Hi, this is Megan Chapman, and this is the Tuesday studio video visit. If you read my blog on Friday, you would note that I've been working, here, don't look at that yet, that I've been working in between series, and that because of that, I'm just kind of working on different kinds of paper and canvases, small, large, dictionary pages, you name it, just kind of moving. Today I took an order of a lot of newsprint paper, so I'm excited about that because that's an important part of my process, as well as just something I really like working on. Yesterday I got these little cheap metal takeaway containers because I'd rather use aluminum, I guess, than plastic. So, and I've been decanting my paint and making notes about my paint. You see, this is getting very organized. I have all these little linen boards that have had like 5,000 paintings on them. I've given them all a coat of blue. I'll probably make something for Open Studios, which we'll be having in Open Studios soon, and I'll tell you more about that soon. Oh, trying to grab it. Oh, also been throwing some collage on some smaller canvases, doing that. Also doing these sort of, dictionary pages, and of course the paper sacks. And then I worked on some other canvases. But because I got the delivery of the newsprint, I worked on some newsprint sketches. I'll call them sketches, paintings. I love newsprint. I love everything about it. I love how it ripples when you paint it. I love how it tears easily. I love that it's non-archival. I love everything about it that's probably bad for painting on. I love. It gives me that freedom. It gives me that energy. It's expendable. It's cheap. And I love painting on stuff like that. But after I did these two kind of sketches, working out some issues, I turned to a canvas. What? Yeah, so I turned to this canvas here, and this canvas, again, is all about the love of painting. It's about just a loaded brush and carving out shapes and putting things together, and the musicality of painting, and this shape that was complete, and then it's been blocked off, and then the subtle things, ending things. This interesting shape up here, you can see the paint's very thick. It may just drip down, so after this video, I'll be putting it down on its back. So yeah, to get a better look at that, it's right there. It's a little different, right? It's the same sort of palette, similar palette, similar shapes, those same orbs interlocking, floating, but then assembled differently. So it's sort of like 2 or 3 different bodies of work all coming together, and then it makes sense if you look at the sketches that followed it sort of before. Is this going to be a new series? I don't know. All I know is that I enjoyed painting it. I enjoyed these motions, these brush strokes, this haphazard balance, this separation, this part, and then that part. So that's good. Anytime that I'm actually on the video with you all, and I'm moving my hand, and I'm saying this part and that part, and making like sounds, it's a good sign. So that's where we are. It's a good sign in the painting studio. Been listening to some punk rock, some Bad Brains, some Black Flag, some so many. I'm blanking out on the names because of turpentine. I have a wee bit of a turpentine headache. I didn't even eat my lunch today because I got into this jazz here. So that's where we are in the studio. I hope you are well, happy, and inspired wherever you are. Thank you so much for tuning in. I kind of struggled with this painting, which way it should go. I kind of like it like this, sort of the 2 parts, the heavier part and the lighter part. And then again with that the separation of, you can see that line that goes through if you look closely. But yeah, the love of painting, the love of the carving it out and the brush stroke and thinking of everyone that's come before me, the painters, the teachers, the mentors, the little brush strokes, all the art I've seen kind of comes into something like this. Yeah, so that's where we are. Thank you so much for joining me. Check out my blog, my website, my social media. Let's have a conversation. Let's have a chat. And I'll tell you soon about Open Studios, which will be right around the corner here at the Out of the Blue Drill Hall, coming up in December. So, but more on that in the future. For now, there we have it. It's the Tuesday Studio Video Visit. I'm Megan Chapman, and thank you. Bye.